What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to tonight's news roundup. As always, I'm going to be taking you through the latest stories surrounding our beloved Liverpool Football Club, asking you guys to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please do drop a like on the video, and of course, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, why not join the 213, sounds really scary to say that number out loud, 1,000 people who have already become part of the Anfield Agenda family. And also, you may notice bottom right hand corner of the screen right now, you will see a QR code. If you scan that will bring you to our brand new channel, Top of the League, also known as TOTL Sport, where we're going to be bringing you guys watch-alongs to the big European games, non-Premier League games involving Liverpool, and of course all the breaking news stories, transfers, debates and stuff like that as well. If you want to give the new channel a follow on social media, you can find them on Twitter, you can find us on TikTok. It's simply at TOTL Sport. Once again, that's at TOTL Sport. All those links will be in the description of this video. So look, let's start off with a double story tonight. One about a potential incoming and one about a potential outgoing. And I'm going to start off with the potential outgoing. So I have to admit, I wasn't aware of this, but apparently the Turkish transfer window is still open until Friday. And there's been a story doing the rounds in Turkey that suggests that Trabzonspor are interested in bringing Thiago Alcantara over to the club during this window. So in the next 2 days, I guess. And the question I have is, would you allow him to move on if he went to Jurgen and said, I understand my minutes are going to be limited at Liverpool this season and I want to go and play some football? I would, personally. I wouldn't be looking to shift him on. I wouldn't be looking to kick him out of the club. But if he has an honest conversation with Jurgen and Jurgen said, look, your minutes are going to be limited, maybe he wants to go and play some football because football careers are relatively short. So do I think there's a possibility of it happening? Well, in all honesty, he's been linked to Turkey quite a bit during this summer transfer window. A couple of different clubs, so wasn't overly surprised to see him linked again, but again, maybe it's my own ignorance. I didn't realise that the Turkish transfer window was open until Friday. So the piece in Axum said that the Turkish league outfit are looking to make a move for the Liverpool midfielder ahead of the deadline in the region. The report, it says that Thiago knows he won't be playing much at Liverpool this season and wants to go somewhere he'll play. So again, just to reiterate, wouldn't be looking to kick him out, but if he went to the manager and asked to leave, I wouldn't say no. Particularly because we're going to add in the next part of this story, which hopefully joins it all together for you and makes it a little bit clearer as to why I'm saying that. I think that's right in saying this. I long ago told you guys that I think that we will see Andre brought in January as a replacement for Thiago. Now, I said that thinking Thiago either leaves in January or at the end of the season when his contract is up. But if he moves now, I think that may force Liverpool's hand even more so. And to add to that, Fabrizio Romano has said it's not over between Liverpool and Andre. It's still something we have to keep an eye on because Liverpool really like Andre. They had positive conversations with Fluminense and that they have a good relationship. So, good. Hopefully that happens. Totally understood Fluminense's stance. They didn't want to lose Andre with the fact that they're in the semi-finals of the Copa Libertadores. Huge tournament for them to try and win, and they're going to want to try and do that. January makes it more affordable because I think it's going to be about half the price they would have looked for. And I think it would complete our squad. Because whatever we say at the end of this season, best case scenario, Thiago's contract is up, he's going to move on, and we would have a spot there that we could fill with an overseas player. And Andre is one that seems to be linked to Liverpool quite frequently, so brilliant. If that's the case, bring the dude in January and let's see what he's got. Worst case scenario, takes a while to get to grips with the Premier League, but he's fresh then and ready to go for the new season. So either way, yes please, to Andre, and that's great news from Fabrizio. Couple of other bits and pieces to bring you guys. Bit of bad news, maybe, about the officials for the game against Wolves coming up on Saturday. Can confirm that the referee for the game, who I've got no issues with, is Michael Oliver. Very good referee. His assistants are going to be Stuart Burt and Dan Cook. Fourth official, Tim Robinson. Still no real issues, right? Hang on, we're about to get the VAR. VAR official, Paul Tierney. And his fourth official, or his assistant, is Mark Scholes. But again, why are the referees association of the PGMOL putting Paul Tierney in charge of VAR? Have you not learned your lessons? He's going to shaft Liverpool. He shafts Liverpool consistently. him and Konstantin Hadzidakis refused to overturn the farcical red card that Alexis McAllister received. And to see him given another Liverpool game as a VAR, it's just stupid. It's just opening yourself up for questions, and I don't see why the PGMOL have done it. And also, to BT, can you please stop picking us for these silly half-12 kickoffs after the international break? Because not only are Liverpool playing this one against Wolves at 12:30 after an international break, next month, when we come back from the October international break, guess what? Yep, 12:30 kickoff in the Merseyside derby against Everton. And I'm getting a bit fed up of it. And I'm sure Klopp is as well, because it puts us at a disadvantage. It gives players the likes of Darwin and that who are travelling from South America less time to prepare than if the game was on a Sunday or even a 3 p.m. or 5:30 kickoff on a Saturday. It has to stop, because it seems to happen to us quite a bit after these international breaks. And to have two on the bounce get selected by BT, it just feels like, well, it feels like they're looking to stick the boot in all honesty. On Darwin Nunez, Marcelo Bielsa was speaking about a muscle injury concern for Darwin. He said Darwin arrived with some muscular difficulties and that limited him in his actions. I thought it was necessary to replace him because he overworked trying to press and attack in the last game. He was taken off at half-time basically in Uruguay's last international game, and in my opinion, I don't think he starts against Wolves. You know, even before the concern over the muscles, I thought with the travelling and stuff, with the time differences and the jet lag, far more likely that we see Diogo Jota or Cody Gakpo start with the centre against Wolves. So I'm going to stick with that one. Also, UEFA have decided to start shafting football fans even more. So UEFA has launched a brand new ticketing category for the Euro final in 2024 in Berlin, where they've basically doubled the highest cost price face value ticket. At Wembley, €1,000 was the most expensive for the 2020 European final. Now it's €2,000, €2,000 according to the Times, is the figure that will be a face value ticket option for the Euro 2024 final, and that is a disgrace in my opinion. Also, a little bit of news said Liverpool are being linked with Facajes, have said, and Facajes, as we know, are residents on a certain island. They say Liverpool are still interested in Gonzalo Inacio, even though he has signed a new contract with his release clause moving from €45 million to €60 million. And if we are indeed interested in him, why the hell didn't we sign him when he was available for €15 million cheaper? Because again, Sporting won't sell unless they get the release clause, because that's exactly why they wanted him to sign the new contract. So I'm a little bit confused again. But that is pretty much it from me, my friends, today. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, about 10 p.m. for your video. If you want to catch us live, don't forget, 8:30 is our live stream each night. And Top of the League launching after the international break with Bayern Munich against Manchester United, our first watch along. You can join us by scanning that QR code or going to the link in the description. I will talk to you soon, my friends. Thank you for your support as always, and hope you're having a great day. Bye bye.